chosen one, before we delve into the depths of shifting your reality, I want you to pause and reflect on something powerful. The universe is not outside of you. It resides within you. Everything that you desire, every dream, every goal you envision, it's already within your grasp because it is part of you. You are not a passive observer of this world, waiting for external circumstances to align. You are the creator of your own experience. When you look inside yourself, you unlock the infinite potential that lies within. Now, let me remind you of a profound quote from Rumi. What you seek is seeking you. This powerful statement holds the key to understanding how you can shape your reality. What does it mean to look inside yourself for the answers, for the reality you wish to create? This question is not for everyone. It's for you, the chosen one. You who have been called to awaken and step into your divine purpose. You have been gifted with a rare insight into the very fabric of existence, the kind of wisdom that most only dream of. This video is not for the average person scrolling through their feed seeking quick fixes for life's challenges. This is for you, the ones who know deep within their spirit that they were sent here for a purpose far beyond the mundane. I want you to know that everything I'm about to share holds the power to reshape your understanding of the world. It will unlock the divine power within you and help you shift your reality. But let me warn you, this path isn't easy. It requires more than surface-level understanding. It calls you to go beyond the material world and into the very depths of your soul. Only the true chosen ones can truly understand this journey, for it demands a profound awakening, a remembrance of your spiritual power. So, if you feel that divine pull, that inner calling, the one that whispers, "There's something greater waiting for you," stay with me. What we are about to explore will not only transform your mindset, but will empower you to shift your reality in ways that may feel impossible right now. But in truth, as a chosen one, nothing is beyond your reach. Are you ready to claim that power, to embrace your destiny, and create the life you've always known you were meant to live? Let's begin this journey of transformation together. But before we dive deep, take a moment to reflect on these truths. And so, before you get comfortable, take a moment to like the video and subscribe, but only if you genuinely enjoy what I do here. As we continue on this journey, chosen one, let's dive into something fundamental, something that is at the core of your divine ability to shift reality: your thoughts. You've likely sensed that your thoughts carry more weight than those of the average person. Perhaps you've noticed that when you think something, it tends to manifest faster or with more intensity. That's not by coincidence. Your thoughts have the ability to shape the world around you. They are more than just fleeting mental activity. They are the foundation upon which your reality is built. Ancient spiritual texts from every corner of the globe tell us the same thing. Your thoughts are not just an internal process. They are the very fabric of creation. From the Bible's teachings to the wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita, from the sayings of Buddha to the Taoist principles of the Tao Te Ching, the message has always been clear. Your mind is a tool of creation. But my dear chosen one, I must ask, have you truly grasped the depth of this power? Do you understand how much of reality is shaped by the very thoughts you entertain? It's easy to hear this concept and think it's just about having positive thoughts or affirmations. But what I'm sharing with you today is far more profound. This is not just about thinking happy thoughts to feel better or manifest small desires. What I'm telling you is that you, as a chosen one, have the ability to literally shift reality. Your thoughts are not just mental patterns. They are waves of energy that ripple through the cosmos, creating and influencing everything around you. Your thoughts are vibrations, frequencies that align with the universe and affect the physical world. The science of energy and vibration has caught up with what mystics have known for millennia. At the deepest level, everything in the universe is energy. Every object, every feeling, every interaction, everything is made up of energy. This isn't just some abstract idea. This is the reality we live in. When you think, those thoughts send waves of energy into the universe, and like a pebble dropped into a pond, those waves ripple outward and influence everything they encounter. But here's where it gets really interesting. You chosen one are not like everyone else. You've been gifted with a unique frequency, a heightened vibration that gives your thoughts even more power. Your spiritual frequency is elevated, which means the energy you emit when you think, feel, or intend is magnified. You are walking in a higher realm of creation where your thoughts can impact not just your life, but the lives of those around you. The world bends to your thoughts, but only when you align them with your true purpose. This is both a blessing and a responsibility. Think for a moment, what are you planting in your mental garden? Are you cultivating thoughts of abundance, love, and divine purpose? Or are you focusing on fear, lack, and frustration? Each thought is a seed. What you think and believe is what you become. So ask yourself, what kind of garden are you growing in your mind? Now, I know you might be wondering, if thoughts create my reality, why do I sometimes feel like I'm stuck in negative patterns? Why do I experience doubt, fear, and resistance? And that's an excellent question. The truth is that it's easy to fall into negative thinking. The mind is constantly bombarded with information, and without conscious effort, those negative thought patterns can take root. But as a chosen one, you have the power to transform these thoughts. You don't have to be a passive observer of your mind. You can actively shape and control it. Let me show you how. You see, thoughts are like waves in the ocean. While you can't control every wave that comes in, you can choose how you react to it. When a negative thought arises, you don't have to let it take over your entire mind. Instead, observe it, acknowledge it, and then choose to replace it with a thought that aligns with your higher purpose. It's about taking control of your mind instead of letting your mind control you. This is where your power lies. To shift your reality, you must first become aware of your thoughts. Awareness is the first step. Most people go through life on autopilot, thinking without consciously choosing what they focus on. But as a chosen one, you must be vigilant. You cannot afford to let fear-based or limiting beliefs take root in your mind. The key is to notice your thoughts. What are you focusing on? Are you empowering yourself, or are you disempowering yourself with fear and doubt? Every thought you have creates an energetic ripple in the universe. So start paying attention to your thought patterns. Are they aligned with your divine purpose, or are they holding you back? Once you become aware of your thoughts, the next step is to be intentional with them. Intentional thinking means consciously choosing what you focus on. This is where the real power lies. You are no longer just reacting to thoughts. You are actively deciding what to believe and what to focus on. When you focus on love, abundance, and divine guidance, you begin to align your thoughts with the frequency of creation. This is how you manifest the life you desire. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools at your disposal. Great spiritual masters and leaders throughout history have used visualization to bring their desires into reality. When you visualize something in your mind, you are creating a blueprint for the universe to follow. The clearer your vision, the more powerful it becomes. When you spend time visualizing the reality you want to create, you send out a signal to the universe, a signal that aligns with your higher purpose and guides the universe to bring it into existence. But here's the catch. Visualization alone is not enough. You must feel it. You must feel the emotions of your vision as though it is already happening. The universe responds to energy, to emotions, to the vibration you emit. So when you visualize your desired reality, feel the joy, the gratitude, and the excitement as if it's already real. The more deeply you connect with your vision emotionally, the more power it holds. This is how you shift energy and bring your intentions into form. In this section, we've only scratched the surface of what it means to shift reality through the power of thought and intention. As a chosen one, you have a heightened responsibility and a heightened ability to shape the world around you. Your thoughts are not just fleeting moments in your mind. They are powerful waves of energy that ripple through the cosmos, shaping the universe itself. The question is, what will you create with that power? Will you continue to let fear and doubt rule your thoughts, or will you take control of your mind and consciously shape the reality you desire? Stay with me, because in the next section we'll dive even deeper into the process of how you can begin shifting your reality by harnessing the full power of your spiritual essence. The journey has just begun. As we move forward, Chosen One, I want to invite you to reflect deeply on the concept of responsibility in relation to your thoughts. This isn't just about having control over your mind, it's about understanding that your thoughts are not only the foundation of your reality, but also the seeds you are planting in your mental garden. Every thought, every belief, every intention you hold is a seed. And it's vital to become mindful of what kind of seeds you're sowing. In life, we often hear people say, "You reap what you sow." But what does that really mean in the context of thought and intention? It means that the thoughts you allow to take root in your mind will eventually grow and manifest into your reality. If you plant seeds of doubt, fear, and negativity, those seeds will grow into the weeds of frustration, anxiety, and limitation. But if you plant seeds of love, abundance, and divine purpose, those seeds will grow into the beautiful garden of your dreams, one filled with peace, prosperity, and alignment with your divine mission. Now, as a chosen one, you possess an extraordinary ability to cultivate your mental garden with intention. You are not bound by the limitations that govern the average person's mind. Your thoughts are magnified because of the higher spiritual frequency you carry. This means that your mental garden grows faster, stronger, and more powerfully than others. With this gift comes the responsibility of careful stewardship. You must become a vigilant gardener of your mind, tending to your thoughts with care, intention, and love. So ask yourself, what are you planting in your mental garden? Are you focusing on thoughts of lack, fear, or limitation, or are you cultivating thoughts of love, abundance, and divine purpose? Just as a garden needs attention and nurturing to thrive, so do your thoughts. You cannot afford to let negative or limiting beliefs take root and grow unchecked. Every time you entertain a fearful thought or negative belief, you are watering the weeds in your garden, allowing them to take up space that could be used for your divine intentions. The key to shifting your reality lies in your ability to consciously choose what you think and believe. This is the power of intentional thinking. You are the master of your thoughts, and you get to decide what kind of garden you are creating in your mind. If you don't consciously direct your thoughts, they will be influenced by external circumstances, fear-based programming, and societal conditioning. But you, chosen one, have the power to choose something greater. You have the ability to direct your mind toward your divine purpose, planting seeds that will grow into a reality that aligns with your highest good. It's essential to become aware of the thought patterns that have been programmed into your mind over the years. Many of these patterns were formed without your conscious consent, often rooted in past experiences, traumas, or societal beliefs. But you are not bound by these old patterns. The moment you become aware of a limiting thought or belief, you have the power to replace it with something better. This requires vigilance. It requires mindfulness. The first step in cultivating your mental garden is becoming aware of what's already there. What thoughts are you carrying with you day after day? What beliefs do you hold about yourself, the world, and your future? Are you constantly thinking thoughts of lack, struggle, or fear? Or are you thinking thoughts of love, abundance, and divine possibility? It's time to observe your mind without judgment, just as a gardener would assess the state of the soil. What needs to be pruned? What needs to be uprooted? Once you become aware of the thoughts that no longer serve you, the next step is to be intentional with your thinking. Intentional thinking means consciously choosing the thoughts that align with your highest purpose. It's about deciding moment by moment to focus on the things that bring you closer to your divine reality. You are the creator of your thoughts, and therefore, you are the creator of your reality. So what are you choosing to focus on? Start by shifting your focus to love, abundance, and divine purpose. When negative thoughts arise, instead of indulging them, gently redirect your mind to thoughts that align with the truth of who you are. You are a being of divine light, capable of manifesting your highest potential. Begin to see yourself as the creator of your own world, someone who has the ability to shape their reality with every thought, word, and action. Each time you focus on a thought that aligns with your divine truth, you are planting a seed in your mental garden that will eventually grow into a tangible part of your reality. But intentional thinking doesn't just mean focusing on positive thoughts. It also means thinking with purpose. Every thought you have should align with the greater vision of your life, your divine purpose. What is your mission in this world? What do you feel called to create? Every thought you entertain should be in alignment with that vision. It's not enough to just think positively. You must think with intention, choosing thoughts that bring you closer to your divine purpose. This is where the power of visualization comes in. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools you have to shift your reality. When you visualize something in your mind, you are creating a blueprint for the universe to follow. The more vivid and detailed your visualization, the more power it holds. As a chosen one, your ability to visualize is amplified, allowing you to create with precision and clarity. Spend time each day visualizing the reality you wish to create. See it in your mind's eye, as if it's already happening. Feel the emotions of that reality as if you're already living it. The more you visualize, the more you bring that reality into being. Your mind is a powerful tool of creation, and by visualizing your desired outcomes, you are actively directing your thoughts and energy toward making them a reality. But it's not just about visualizing, it's also about aligning your emotions with your thoughts. Your emotions are the fuel that powers your thoughts. Thoughts alone are not enough to create lasting change. You must align your emotions with your thoughts, bringing them into harmony with your divine purpose. This is where true manifestation occurs. Think of your emotions as the water and sunlight for the seeds you plant in your mental garden. If your thoughts are the seeds, your emotions are the nurturing force that causes those seeds to grow. If your emotions are aligned with love, abundance, and divine purpose, the seeds you plant will flourish. But if your emotions are misaligned with your intentions, they can block the growth of your dreams. Take time each day to check in with your emotion. How are you feeling? Are you feeling love, gratitude, and peace, or are you feeling fear, doubt, and frustration? If your emotions are misaligned with your intentions, take steps to realign them. Practice gratitude. Focus on your blessings and choose to feel the emotions of your desired reality. Emotions are the energetic currency that you exchange with the universe, and the more aligned your emotions are with your intentions, the more power you have to create the life you desire. The responsibility of thought is not just about being aware of your thoughts, it's about taking active steps to nurture and cultivate a garden that is in alignment with your divine purpose. As a chosen one, you have the ability to shape the world around you through the thoughts you think and the energy you emit. So be intentional with your thoughts. Plant the seeds of love, abundance, and divine purpose, and watch as your reality transforms before your eyes. Remember, the thoughts you plant today will become the reality you experience tomorrow. Choose wisely what you cultivate in your mental garden, for it will shape your life in profound ways. Chosen one. Now that we've explored the power of thoughts and the responsibility you hold over your mental garden, it's time to delve into a timeless story that holds immense wisdom for you. It's a story from the Bible, the parable of the prodigal son. Many of you may know this tale, but I want to invite you to see it through a new lens, one that speaks directly to the journey of every chosen one. This story is not just about forgiveness and redemption. It's a profound lesson in the ability to reconnect with your divine power, a reminder of your spiritual inheritance and the boundless love that awaits you when you return to your true self. In the parable, there was a man who had 2 sons. The younger son, in his desire for independence and adventure, asked for his share of the inheritance and left his father's house. He squandered all of his wealth in reckless living, indulging in every form of pleasure. but soon found himself destitute and alone. The joy of freedom turned into the bitterness of regret as he found himself feeding pigs just to survive. It was in this lowest moment that he realized something crucial. He had everything he needed all along. He had only to return to his father's house to reclaim his inheritance and divine birthright. This is where the story takes a powerful turn. The moment the son decided to return, his father saw him from a distance and ran to him with open arms. Despite the son's mistakes, despite his waywardness, the father welcomed him back, not as a servant, but as a son, celebrating his return with a grand feast. Most people interpret this story as one about forgiveness, and yes, it is. But for the chosen ones, there is something deeper within this story that is worth understanding. The prodigal son is a metaphor for your spiritual journey. Just like the son, you have wandered away from your divine source at times. Perhaps you've become lost in the material world, distracted by worldly pursuits, or disconnected from your true essence. At some point, you may have felt like you weren't living in alignment with your divine purpose, just like the son feeding pigs in despair. You may have wondered where your divine power went, why you're not experiencing the abundance you know is meant for you. But let me remind you of something important. Even in your lowest moments, you can always return. The son's return to his father's house symbolizes your return to your divine power, your reconnection with your higher self. He didn't return as a beggar. He returned as a son, welcomed with love and celebration. Similarly, when you realign with your divine essence, when you reconnect with the truth of who you are, you return to your inheritance. Your inheritance is not just a vague promise of a better life. It is your divine power, your spiritual authority, and your ability to shape reality. This is the lesson for the chosen ones. You can always return to your divine power. There is no mistake, no misstep that will ever take you so far away from your true self that you cannot come back. Your spiritual inheritance is always available to you. When you decide to reconnect with your higher self, when you choose to align your thoughts, intentions, and actions with your divine purpose, you step back into your birthright, the power to shift your reality and manifest your deepest desires. Now let's break down this story further. The son's departure from his father's house is a metaphor for disconnecting from your divine self. We all go through times when we feel disconnected, when we get lost in the distractions of the world. This is part of the human experience. But like the prodigal son, you can always return to your true self. The moment you remember who you truly are, divinely chosen, infinitely powerful, and deeply loved, you can step back into your power. When the son returns, his father doesn't hesitate to embrace him. He doesn't punish him for squandering his wealth or making mistakes. He welcomes him back with open arms. In the same way, the universe does not hold your past mistakes against you. The moment you choose to realign with your divine essence, you are greeted with love, grace, and abundance. This is the beauty of divine grace. It's never too late to return to your true self, and when you do, the universe rejoices in your return. I want you to take a moment and reflect on your own life. Have you ever felt disconnected from your divine power? Have you ever wondered if you've strayed too far to come back? The truth is that no matter where you are on your journey, you are always just one decision away from returning to your higher self. You have the power to shift your thoughts, intentions, and energy at any moment, and when you do, you step back into your inheritance, the divine power that is your birthright. This story of the prodigal son is not just about the son's return. It's about the father's love, which is unconditional and eternal. It's a reminder that as a chosen one, you are never abandoned by the universe. No matter how far you've wandered, you are always welcome to return to the source of your power. Your divine essence has never left you. It's always been there, waiting for you to remember, waiting for you to return. So, chosen one, if you've ever felt lost, if you've ever wondered if you've made too many mistakes to ever step back into your divine power, let me tell you this. The moment you decide to realign with your true self, you are welcomed back into your power. You are never too far gone. You are always loved, and you are always worthy of your divine inheritance. But this is not just about returning to your power. It's about living in that power. The prodigal son didn't just return to his father's house, he stepped into the fullness of his inheritance. When you return to your divine essence, you don't just reclaim your power. You are called to use that power. You are here for a greater purpose. The universe has entrusted you with the ability to shift your reality, and that power is not meant to be kept hidden or dormant. It is meant to be used to manifest the life you desire, to create abundance, peace, and purpose, and to help others do the same. The prodigal son didn't come back to live a life of servitude. He came back to step into his full potential. And so must you, chosen one. Your return to your divine power is just the beginning of a journey of transformation. As you reclaim your spiritual inheritance, you will begin to manifest the life you've always known was meant for you. You will move forward with the confidence, grace, and wisdom that come from knowing who you truly are. You are not just a mere mortal. You are a divine being capable of shaping your reality and impacting the world in profound ways. The journey to reclaiming your power, just like the prodigal sons, requires a decision. A decision to return to your true self, to realign with your divine essence, and to live in full expression of your power. And once you make that decision, the universe will celebrate your return with open arms, ready to shower you with love, abundance, and grace. You are worthy of all the blessings that await you. Remember, the prodigal son's story is not just a tale of forgiveness. It's a reminder that you are always welcome to return to your divine power. And that power is yours to use to create and to manifest the life you desire. The moment you choose to realign with your higher self, you step back into your divine inheritance, the power to shift your reality. So, chosen one, are you ready to step back into your power? The journey is yours to begin, and your divine inheritance is waiting for you. Chosen one. Now that we've explored the depths of how thoughts and intentions shape your reality, it's time to dive into the practical aspects of this power. Understanding the profound truth that your thoughts shape your world is one thing, but using that knowledge effectively to shift your reality requires action. In this section, we will explore concrete, actionable steps you can take to begin harnessing the immense power of your thoughts and intentions. The first step in shifting your reality is becoming deeply aware of your thoughts. This may sound simple, but it is one of the most crucial steps in the process. Most people live their lives on autopilot, unaware of the constant stream of thoughts running through their minds. They react to circumstances and allow their emotions to dictate their thoughts. But as a chosen one, you cannot afford to live this way. You must become vigilant. You must observe your thoughts without judgment and understand what they are telling you. Awareness is the foundation of transformation. It's easy to go through life without questioning the thoughts that arise, but when you begin to truly observe your mind, you will start to notice patterns. What are you thinking about most of the time? Are your thoughts focused on fear, lack, or doubt? Thinking thoughts that align with love, abundance, and purpose, your thoughts are powerful, so powerful that they create your reality. If you're constantly thinking thoughts of scarcity, you will attract scarcity into your life. But if you begin to focus on thoughts of abundance, you will start to see opportunities, resources, and blessings show up in unexpected ways. To increase your awareness, start by setting aside time each day to practice mindfulness. This doesn't need to be complicated. Simply find a quiet place where you can sit for a few minutes and close your eyes. Focus on your breath and allow any thoughts that come to mind to rise to the surface. Don't judge them, don't suppress them, just observe them. Notice how your mind behaves. Is it full of worries, fears, or distractions, or is it calm and centered? Becoming aware of the state of your mind is the first step toward regaining control over it. Once you have developed awareness, the next step is to become intentional with your thoughts. Intentional thinking is the practice of consciously choosing what to focus on. It's not enough to simply become aware of your thoughts. You must also begin to direct them in the direction you want your life to go. This is where the real power lies, because as a chosen one, you have the ability to create your reality through intention. To be intentional with your thinking, you must first get clear on what you want to manifest. What is your vision for your life? What kind of reality do you want to create? It's important to be specific. The universe responds to clarity. The more specific your intention, the more clearly it can take shape in your life. This is why vague desires like, "I want to be happy" or "I want more money" aren't as effective. While these desires are valid, they lack the specificity that makes them powerful. Instead, get clear on exactly what you want. Instead of "I want to be happy," try something like, "I want to create a life filled with peace, purpose, and fulfillment through my work and relationships." Instead of "I want more money," focus on something like, "I am creating financial abundance through my talents and the work I do to help others." The clearer and more specific your intention, the more power it has to shift your reality. Once you've set your intention, focus on it consistently. Don't just think about it once and forget about it. Keep your intention at the forefront of your mind and direct your thoughts toward it each day. This doesn't mean obsessing over it or trying to force it into existence. Instead, it means aligning your thoughts with your desired outcome and consistently focusing your energy on the reality you want to create. Another essential tool in shifting your reality is visualization. This is a practice that has been used by spiritual masters and leaders for centuries to bring their desires into reality. Visualization involves seeing your desired outcome in your mind's eye as if it is already happening. When you visualize, you are creating a blueprint for the universe to follow. The clearer and more detailed your vision, the more powerful it becomes. This is because the universe operates on frequency and vibration, and when you visualize, you align your energy with the energy of your desires. Spend time each day visualizing the life you want to create. See it as if it's already real. Feel the emotions of having already achieved your goals. The key to effective visualization is not just to see your desires, but to feel them deeply. How will it feel when your financial abundance manifests? How will it feel when your relationships are fulfilling and meaningful? Feel the joy, the peace, the excitement, and the gratitude as if it's happening right now. The more you feel it, the more energy you send out into the universe, and the more that reality begins to take form. But visualization is not just a passive practice. It must be backed by action. Taking aligned action is the bridge between your thoughts, intentions, and the physical manifestation of your desires. Many people believe that simply thinking positive thoughts or visualizing is enough to create their reality. While those practices are incredibly powerful, they must be supported by action. Aligned action is action that flows naturally from your intentions. It's not forced or rushed. It's inspired by your clarity of purpose and your connection to the divine. Think about it this way: when you plant a seed in the soil, you don't just wait for it to grow without any effort. You water it, nurture it, and provide the right conditions for it to thrive. In the same way, you must take inspired action toward your goals. The universe will guide you through intuition, synchronicities, and opportunities. When you are in alignment with your higher self and your purpose, the action you take will feel natural and effortless. Trust the process and take the next step that feels right, even if it's a small one. One powerful method for taking aligned action is to create a daily action plan. Each day, ask yourself, what is one small action I can take today that moves me closer to my goal? This can be as simple as writing down your intentions, making a phone call, sending an email, or researching something related to your vision. Don't overcomplicate it. The key is consistency. When you take small, purposeful steps each day, you build momentum and bring yourself closer to your desired reality. It's also important to celebrate your progress along the way. Acknowledge every step you take, no matter how small it may seem. Every action you take is a victory and a step toward your goals. The more you celebrate your progress, the more motivated and aligned you become. As we move forward, remember that your thoughts, intentions, and actions are the building blocks of your reality. Each one of these tools is essential in creating the life you desire. But there's one more aspect to consider: emotions. Your emotions are the fuel that powers your thoughts and intentions. Without the right emotional energy, your thoughts and intentions will lack the momentum they need to manifest. This brings us to the next important lesson: aligning your emotions with your intentions. Stay with me, chosen one. Because in the next section, we will explore how emotions play a pivotal role in shifting your reality and how you can harness them to manifest your deepest desires. The journey is just beginning, and there's so much more to uncover. Chosen one. Now that we've explored the power of thoughts, intentions, and actions, we must now turn to one of the most powerful and often underused tools at your disposal: imagination. This incredible gift is not merely a form of daydreaming or escaping reality. No, imagination is one of the most sacred and divine faculties you possess, a tool through which you can mold your future, shift your reality, and step into the life you are meant to lead. As Albert Einstein so profoundly said, imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. This statement contains within it a deep spiritual truth that many fail to fully grasp. Imagination is not just about visualizing a desire. It is the act of creating the future from the energy of possibility. Every great transformation in history, every invention, every creation began with someone's imagination. What you envision with your mind is not just a fleeting thought. It is a preview of what's to come, a preview of the divine plan unfolding in your life. Your imagination is like a blank canvas, and you, chosen one, are the artist. It is not limited to what exists in the physical world or what seems real to others. Imagination taps into the infinite potential of the universe. When you use your imagination, you are drawing upon a higher realm of possibility beyond the confines of physical reality. This is where the magic happens. As a chosen one, your imagination is amplified. Your ability to visualize and bring forth ideas from the unseen world into the seen world is part of your divine inheritance. It is an essential key to shifting your reality. The first step in using imagination as a tool of creation is understanding its power. It is not a trivial activity. When you imagine something, whether it's a new career, a new relationship, or a life of abundance, you are literally shaping the energy of the universe. You are planting seeds for your future. The clearer, the more vivid, and the more emotionally charged your imagination is, the more powerful it becomes. In a way, imagination is the divine's way of showing you glimpses of your potential future, showing you the life you are meant to live. But let's take it a step further. Imagination is not just about seeing what could be, it's about feeling it as though it already exists. When you imagine something, you must allow yourself to experience it in the present moment. Feel the emotions of already living your vision. If you are imagining a prosperous life, feel the gratitude, the peace, and the excitement as if it's already yours. The universe responds to emotions, and the stronger your emotional connection to your vision, the more energy you send out to attract it. This is the key to manifestation: feel as though it's already happening. For example, let's say you're visualizing financial abundance. Instead of simply imagining a pile of money or material wealth, imagine the freedom that comes with it. Imagine the joy and ease you feel as you no longer worry about bills, as you freely travel or give to others. See yourself living a life of purpose where your abundance supports your divine mission. The more you feel these emotions in the present moment, the more you align yourself with the energy that will bring it to fruition. Your imagination doesn't just serve as a preview of your future, it also acts as a guide. As you visualize, the universe begins to respond. Synchronicities, opportunities, and the right people will begin to appear in your life because the energy you emit through your imagination begins to attract the circumstances that align with it. What you envision with your mind begins to materialize because you are sending out a signal to the universe that this is the reality you wish to create. This is why imagination is so powerful. It allows you to tap into the energy of your desires and attract what is in alignment with them. But as you continue to cultivate the power of imagination, you must also become mindful of the stories you tell yourself. Our thoughts, desires, and dreams are often shaped by the stories we believe to be true. If you believe that financial abundance is only for the lucky or that your dreams are too big to manifest, you are limiting your ability to manifest your desires. Your imagination must be free of the constraints of limiting beliefs. You are not bound by the stories of the past or by the opinions of others. You are the creator of your own reality. The way you imagine your future should be grounded in possibility, not scarcity. If you've been conditioned to think that success is reserved for the chosen few, or that prosperity is too difficult to attain, it's time to rewrite those stories. As a chosen one, you are meant for greatness, and your imagination is the tool that will allow you to realize that greatness. Begin by imagining a future that reflects the abundance and possibilities of the divine. Do not limit your vision based on past experiences or beliefs. Create a vision that aligns with your highest good, your divine purpose, and your ability to impact the world. A powerful way to amplify your imagination is through creative expression. Whether through art, writing, dance, or any other form of expression, allowing yourself to create freely will open up channels of inspiration and creativity that you didn't know existed. As you engage with your creative energy, your imagination will expand. This process also helps to clear the mind and release any blocks or limitations that might prevent you from visualizing your greatest desires. Another important aspect of using imagination is trusting the process. Sometimes the visions you imagine may seem too grand or out of reach. You might wonder, how can this really happen? This is where faith comes into play. Trust that your imagination is not leading you astray. It is giving you a glimpse of your potential. Just as a seed needs time to grow into a tree, your dreams and desires need time to manifest. Trust the process and know that the universe is orchestrating everything behind the scenes. Keep the vision alive and continue to nourish it with your energy. One way to maintain that trust is by connecting with your inner guidance. Through meditation, prayer, or quiet contemplation, you can access the divine wisdom within you. This wisdom will guide you toward the next step in your journey, giving you clarity and direction as you move forward. Your imagination, when coupled with divine guidance, becomes a powerful force for manifestation. Trust that you are being led to exactly where you need to be, and know that everything is unfolding in divine timing. The power of imagination goes beyond what you can physically see. It extends into the unseen realms of your soul, where your true potential resides. Your imagination is the connection between your spiritual essence and your physical reality. When you engage with your imagination, you are tapping into a divine source that is guiding you toward the life you've always known you are meant to lead. Your imagination is not just a tool, it is the divine spark that will guide you to your destiny. Now let me ask you, chosen one, what do you imagine for yourself? What is the life you desire to create? Take a moment to close your eyes and imagine it. See it, feel it, live it. Imagine the life of abundance, peace, love, and purpose that is your divine birthright. Know that this life is not a dream, it is your destiny. And as you hold that vision in your heart and mind, trust that the universe will conspire to bring it into being. Remember, imagination is not fantasy, it is a spiritual tool. It is the preview of your coming attractions. It is the first step in manifesting your deepest desires. And as a chosen one, your imagination is the key to shifting your reality in profound ways. Stay with me, for in the next section, we will explore how your intentions coupled with the power of imagination can create a reality that aligns with your divine purpose. The journey continues, and your power to shift your world is only growing stronger. Chosen one. As we continue this profound journey of unlocking the power within you, we now enter one of the most powerful elements of manifestation: intention. Imagination is the vision that guides you, but intention is the force that propels you toward your goal. Your intentions are the blueprint for the universe to follow, and they have the power to shape your reality in profound ways. If you wish to truly shift your reality, you must understand and harness the power of intention. To begin, let us define intention. At its core, intention is a directed force. It is the spiritual equivalent of aiming a bow and releasing an arrow, knowing with absolute certainty that it will hit its target. Intention is not simply a wish or a hope. It's a clear, purposeful energy that you send out into the universe. When you set an intention, you are sending a message to the universe, directing the flow of energy toward a specific outcome. This outcome is not some abstract idea. It is a real, tangible reality waiting to be manifested. What makes intention so powerful, especially for the chosen ones, is that your intention is infused with a higher spiritual frequency. As we've discussed, your thoughts, emotions, and energy are magnified because of your elevated vibration. When you set an intention, you are not just one person sending out a desire, you are a conduit for divine energy. The universe does not simply respond to the physical you, it responds to your spiritual essence, your divine nature, and the intention you set with that power. Now, some may say, isn't intention just about thinking positive thoughts and hoping for the best? And while positive thinking is part of it, intention is much more than that. It is about clarity, focus, and unwavering conviction. To set an intention with true power, you must be clear about what you want to manifest. Without clarity, the energy of your intention is scattered and unfocused. The clearer your intention, the more powerful and effective it becomes. The universe, much like a skilled architect, needs a detailed blueprint in order to build something significant. A vague intention is like giving the universe a half-completed sketch. A clear and specific intention is the blueprint that allows the universe to build exactly what you desire. Intentions must also be aligned with your highest self and your divine purpose. A truly powerful intention is not born out of ego or personal desire alone. It is born from your divine calling. When your intention is aligned with your spiritual purpose, you become a magnet for divine energy. You are no longer trying to make things happen through your own willpower. Instead, you are allowing the universe to work through you. You are an instrument for the divine flow of energy, and your intentions become the key that unlocks the doors of possibility. This is why aligning your intentions with your divine purpose is so crucial. When your intentions are in harmony with the divine plan for your life, miracles unfold effortlessly. Let me take a moment to ask you, chosen one, what are you intending for your life? Think carefully. Your intentions are powerful, but they must be specific, focused, and aligned with your purpose. Take some time to truly reflect on your desires. What do you want to create? What is the purpose of your desires? Are they aligned with your higher calling, or are they coming from a place of ego or short-term gratification? The more you align your intentions with your divine mission, the more the universe will support you in bringing them into being. But here's the key: intention is not just about thinking something into existence. You must back up your intentions with unwavering faith and certainty. One of the greatest distinctions between weak and powerful intentions is the faith that backs them. Faith is the fuel that powers intention. When you set an intention, you must do so with the deep spiritual knowing that it will manifest. You cannot simply hope or wish for it. You must believe without a shadow of a doubt that your intention is already on its way to you. This is where many people go wrong. They set intentions without the faith that they will come to fruition. Instead of feeling certain, they worry, doubt, and second-guess themselves. But as a chosen one, you must embody unwavering faith. When you set an intention, trust that it is already happening. Trust that the universe is aligning everything to bring your desire to life. You are the co-creator with the divine, and your faith is what brings your intentions into being. Let's take a look at a powerful biblical story that perfectly illustrates the strength of faith combined with intention, the story of the woman with the issue of blood. For 12 long years, she suffered from an ailment that no doctor could cure. She had spent all her money on treatments and remedies, but nothing worked. Yet when she heard that Jesus was passing through her town, she set a clear intention: if I can just touch the hem of his garment, I will be healed. She didn't say, I hope I might be healed. She didn't wonder if it would work. She declared it with unwavering faith and certainty. And what happened? She pushed through the crowd, reached out and touched his garment. In an instant, she was healed. Jesus, sensing the power that had gone out of him, turned to her and said, "Your faith has made you whole." It wasn't the physical act of touching the garment that healed her. It was her faith combined with her intention. She believed without a shadow of a doubt that her healing was already hers, and because of that, she shifted her reality from one of illness to one of wholeness. This story is a profound lesson for the chosen ones. When you set an intention with the same level of faith that this woman had, you shift your reality. It is not about wishing or hoping. It is about believing with every fiber of your being that what you intend will manifest. This is the kind of intention that moves mountains. This is the kind of intention that shifts your reality and changes the world around you. Now let's go even deeper. As a chosen one, your intentions are not just for personal desires, they are deeply intertwined with your divine purpose. This is where the power of intention becomes even greater. When you align your intentions with the divine will, your power to manifest is magnified exponentially. You are no longer acting from a place of personal gain alone. You are acting from a place of spiritual service, of fulfilling your higher purpose. Your intentions are not just about what you want. They are about what you are called to create in the world. When you align your intentions with the divine will, you tap into a greater source of power, and the universe begins to work with you to bring your vision into reality. Let me ask you, chosen one, are your intentions in alignment with your divine purpose? It's important to reflect on this. When your intentions are aligned with the greater good, with your higher calling, you become a vessel through which divine energy flows. Your intentions are no longer limited to your personal desires. They become a force for positive change in the world. You are here to manifest your divine mission, and the universe will support you in bringing it to fruition. But how do you know if your intentions are aligned with the divine will? It requires deep introspection, prayer, and meditation. The more you cultivate your relationship with the divine, the clearer your intentions will become. You will begin to feel what is right, what is aligned, and what is out of sync. When your intentions are aligned with your higher purpose, things will flow naturally. You will no longer feel resistance. Opportunities will present themselves, and doors will open effortlessly. But be warned, setting intentions that are out of alignment with your spiritual purpose can lead to frustration and resistance. The universe will give you signs when you are not on the right path. It is your responsibility. Chosen one, to tune in and listen to those signs. Trust that when your intentions are aligned with the divine, everything will unfold with ease. In the next section, we will explore how to take aligned action in the physical world, completing the process of shifting your reality. The power of intention is incredibly strong, but when combined with aligned action, you become unstoppable. Stay with me, because we are about to dive even deeper into the process of manifestation. Chosen one. Now that we've explored the power of thoughts, intentions, and imagination, it's time to bring everything together through the final and essential element, aligned action. It's not enough to simply think about what you want, set intentions, or visualize the life you wish to create. All of those steps are crucial, but there is one final step that completes the manifestation process. Action. Action is the bridge between your spiritual intentions and the physical reality you wish to create. Without action, all the thoughts, intentions, and visualizations you have will remain just that, ideas and wishes. The universe doesn't respond to passive energy. It responds to movement, to momentum, and to the willingness to step into your divine purpose with courage and faith. Aligned action is the key to turning your dreams into reality. The truth is that aligned action is more than just physical effort. It is the movement of your entire being, mind, body, and spirit toward the fulfillment of your divine purpose. When your actions are aligned with your thoughts and intentions, they flow effortlessly, and the universe meets you halfway, opening doors and creating opportunities that were previously unseen. So what does it mean to take aligned action? Aligned action is not about forcing things to happen. It's not about pushing yourself to achieve something through sheer willpower. Instead, aligned action is about following the guidance of your inner spirit and taking steps that are in harmony with your highest good and divine purpose. It's about trusting the universe and the divine flow, allowing things to unfold naturally as you move toward your vision. The first step in taking aligned action is to trust the guidance of your higher self. When you are in alignment with your divine purpose, you will feel a sense of clarity and direction. You won't feel lost or confused. Instead, you will feel the pull of inspiration, the desire to take certain actions that will bring you closer to your goals. Your higher self is always guiding you toward the next step, and it's your responsibility to listen and trust that guidance. One way to tune into this guidance is through meditation and stillness. When you meditate, you clear your mind of distractions and open yourself to divine insight. This allows you to hear the quiet whispers of your soul and feel the pull of your purpose. The more you practice stillness, the easier it becomes to distinguish between your true inner guidance and the noise of the world around you. As you begin to receive insights and inspirations, take action on them immediately. The universe responds to those who are willing to step forward in faith, even if the path ahead isn't completely clear. The more you act on divine guidance, the more the universe will reveal the next step. You might not always see the full picture, but you will always be guided to take the next step that will lead you closer to your goal. Let me give you an example of this in the story of David and Goliath. Most people know the story well. David, a young shepherd, takes on the giant Goliath and defeats him with a sling and a stone. But what many people don't realize is that David didn't defeat Goliath with brute strength or force. He defeated Goliath because he took aligned action. Despite the odds, despite his lack of experience in battle, David trusted his divine purpose and took action when it was needed. David didn't wait for a perfect plan. He didn't hesitate or doubt himself. He acted from a place of divine purpose, with faith that the universe would support him. He chose to step forward in courage, knowing that his action was aligned with something greater than himself. His victory came not from physical strength, but from the clarity of purpose and aligned action. In your own life, the same principle applies. You don't need to have all the answers or see the full plan before taking action. The universe doesn't ask for perfection. It asks for faith. When you take action, you open the door for the universe to work through you, aligning the energy of your thoughts and intentions with the flow of divine purpose. Another key to aligned action is to trust the timing of the universe. It's easy to get impatient when things don't happen as quickly as we'd like. We often feel the need to rush or force things into being, but in reality, the universe has its own timing, and that timing is always perfect. If you try to force things to happen before the right time, you create resistance. But when you allow the universe to unfold your path in divine timing, everything will fall into place effortlessly. The story of Moses is another powerful example of trusting divine timing. Moses was called by God to lead the Israelites out of Egypt, but he doubted his ability to fulfill this mission. He questioned his worthiness and didn't believe he was the right person for the task. But when Moses aligned his will with God's will and took the first step, miracles began to unfold. The Red Sea parted, manna fell from the sky, and water flowed from a rock, all because Moses took aligned action. His story teaches us the importance of taking the first step, even when we don't have all the answers. Similarly, when you take aligned action, you may not always see the immediate results, but trust that the universe is working behind the scenes, organizing everything in perfect order. Sometimes the delay is part of the divine process, allowing the right people, opportunities, and circumstances to come into your life at the right time. When you align yourself with divine purpose, everything will unfold as it should. The universe is not in a hurry, and neither should you be. Trust that your path is unfolding at exactly the right pace. Another important aspect of aligned action is consistency. Taking one inspired action is powerful, but it's your ongoing commitment to following through that creates the momentum needed to manifest your reality. Each small action you take toward your goal is a step toward greater alignment and manifestation. The more consistently you show up and take action, the more the universe will support you in bringing your desires into form. One powerful tool for staying consistent is to create a daily action plan. Each morning, ask yourself, what is one small action I can take today that aligns with my divine purpose? This doesn't have to be a massive task. It could be something as simple as sending an email, making a phone call, or taking time for self-care. The key is that the action should align with your higher purpose and bring you one step closer to your vision. Celebrate each step, no matter how small. Recognize and honor your progress, for it is these small steps that create the foundation for your success. Every time you take aligned action, you are reinforcing the belief that you are capable of manifesting your desires. You are also strengthening the connection between your thoughts, intentions, and actions. And that alignment is the key to creating the reality you desire. One final principle to remember when taking aligned action is to act with confidence. Often we hesitate to act because we fear failure or judgment. But the truth is, when you take action from a place of purpose and alignment, you are already succeeding. The universe doesn't care about perfection. It cares about movement. When you act with confidence and faith, you are moving in alignment with your divine mission, and that confidence will guide you through any obstacles or challenges that arise. Chosen one. Taking aligned action is one of the most powerful tools you have to manifest your desires. When your thoughts, intentions, and actions are in alignment with your divine purpose, you become an unstoppable force of creation. You don't need to know every detail or have a perfect plan. What matters is that you are taking action, trusting the process, and aligning yourself with the divine flow. As you continue on this journey, remember, aligned action is the key to turning your thoughts and intentions into reality. Step forward with courage, faith, and trust, and the universe will meet you every step of the way. Your destiny is waiting for you, and the action you take today will create the world you desire tomorrow. In the next section, we will explore how your emotions play a crucial role in shifting your reality and how you can master them to amplify your manifestation power. Stay with me, because the journey is only getting deeper and there is still so much to uncover. Chosen one. As we move forward in this journey of shifting your reality, we now arrive at one of the most important and often overlooked elements of manifestation: emotion. While thoughts and intentions are powerful forces, it is your emotions that serve as the fuel that powers them. Without emotion, your thoughts and intentions remain just that, ideas. But when you add emotion to the equation, you ignite the energy needed to bring your desires to life. Your emotions are the driving force that propels your intentions into tangible manifestation. The connection between thoughts and emotions is like a match and a flame. Thoughts are the match that strikes the spark, but it is emotions that fuel the fire. In the same way, your thoughts and intentions serve as the seed, but your emotions are the water and sunlight that cause that seed to grow. If you want to manifest your dreams, you must learn to master your emotions, for they are the key to moving energy and creating the reality you desire. Let's take a moment to examine how emotions influence your reality. At its core, everything in the universe is energy, from the physical objects you see around you to the thoughts in your mind. Energy moves and vibrates at different frequencies, and so do your emotions. When you feel fear, doubt, or frustration, you are vibrating at a low frequency. These emotions attract more situations and experiences that match that low vibration. But when you feel love, gratitude, and excitement, you are vibrating at a high frequency. These high vibrations attract circumstances and experiences that match that energy. This is why mastering your emotions is essential to shifting your reality. Your emotions create your energetic frequency, and your frequency determines what you attract into your life. If you are constantly in a state of fear, anxiety, or lack, you will continue to attract those same experiences. But when you align your emotions with love, abundance, and purpose, you begin to attract the people, opportunities, and experiences that match that higher vibration. The first step in mastering your emotions is becoming aware of them. Just like with your thoughts, awareness is key. Take a moment to reflect on your emotional state. How do you feel on a daily basis? Are you filled with joy, excitement, and gratitude, or are you weighed down by fear, frustration, or sadness? The key to emotional mastery is awareness without judgment. Don't try to suppress or deny your emotions. Instead, observe them with compassion and understanding. When you feel a negative emotion, ask yourself, what is this emotion trying to tell me? What thought or belief is fueling this feeling? Once you've become aware of your emotions, the next step is to consciously shift them. This doesn't mean forcing yourself to feel happy or positive when you don't. It means choosing to focus on emotions that are in alignment with your desires. If you feel fear or doubt, don't resist it or try to push it away. Instead, acknowledge the fear and then consciously choose to shift your focus to something that makes you feel better. This could be thinking of something you're grateful for, recalling a positive memory, or imagining the successful outcome of your desire. A powerful tool for shifting your emotions is gratitude. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrational emotions, and when you focus on what you are thankful for, you immediately raise your energetic frequency. Start each day by listing things you are grateful for, no matter how small they may seem. This simple practice will shift your energy and help you attract more positive experiences into your life. The more you cultivate gratitude, the more you will begin to see the abundance that already exists in your life, and the more you will attract that abundance into your future. Another key to emotional mastery is self-compassion. Often when we experience negative emotions, we can be hard on ourselves, thinking that we should be better or stronger than our feelings. But the truth is, emotions are part of the human experience, and there is no need to judge or criticize yourself for feeling a certain way. Instead of judging yourself for feeling fear or doubt, offer yourself compassion. Acknowledge the emotion and tell yourself, it's okay to feel this way. I am human, and I am doing my best. Self-compassion allows you to release resistance and move through negative emotions with grace. Once you've learned to shift your emotions, you can begin to amplify the positive emotions that are in alignment with your desires. The more you feel the emotions of love, joy, and gratitude, the more you amplify your ability to manifest your dreams. But remember, it's not just about feeling good. It's about feeling the emotions that are aligned with your goals. If you want to manifest a life of abundance, for example, feel the excitement and joy that comes with having everything you need. If you want to manifest love and connection, feel the warmth and compassion that you would feel in a loving relationship. The clearer and more authentic these emotions are, the stronger their power will be in shaping your reality. It's important to note that emotions are not static, they are constantly shifting. Just as thoughts come and go, so too do emotions. The key is not to become attached to any particular emotion, but to recognize that you have the power to change your emotional state at any time. When you choose to shift your emotions in alignment with your desires, you become a magnet for those desires to manifest. Now let's talk about a concept called emotional alchemy. In its traditional form, alchemy was the practice of transforming base metals into gold. But emotional alchemy is the process of transforming negative, low vibrational emotions into higher, more empowering ones. It's about taking the lead of fear, anger, or sadness and turning it into the gold of love, peace, and joy. Here are a few steps to practice emotional alchemy. 1. Awareness. The first step is to become aware of the emotion you're experiencing. Acknowledge it without judgment and without trying to suppress it. Simply recognize it as an energy moving through you. 2. Acceptance. Once you are aware of the emotion, accept it. Don't try to push it away or make it wrong. Understand that emotions are natural and they are messages, not enemies. 3. Shift the energy. After acceptance, choose to shift the energy of the emotion. This could mean focusing on a positive thought, recalling a memory that makes you feel good, or shifting your focus to what you want to manifest. 4. Amplify the positive. Once you've shifted your energy, amplify the positive emotion. Feel the love, peace, joy, or gratitude in your body. Let it fill you completely and allow it to flow through you and out into the world. The more you amplify these positive emotions, the more power you give to your intentions. 5. Trust the process. Finally, trust that the energy you are cultivating will manifest. Trust that as you focus on the positive, you are moving closer to your desires. Emotional alchemy is a powerful tool because it allows you to transmute negative emotions into powerful positive forces that move you toward your desires. The more you practice emotional mastery, the more you will find that your thoughts, intentions, and actions align effortlessly with your desires. Chosen one. Your emotions are one of the most powerful tools in your manifestation arsenal. By mastering your emotional state, you raise your vibration aligned with your highest good and become a magnet for the reality you want to create. Emotions are the energy that powers your thoughts and intentions, and when you learn to direct that energy consciously, you can manifest anything you desire. As we move into the next section, we will explore how taking aligned action in the physical world alongside your thoughts, emotions, and intentions completes the process of shifting your reality. Stay with me. For the journey of manifestation is far from over, and we are just scratching the surface of the incredible power within you.